dear students. How are you? Hope you all are fine. Today we are going to learn about some of the word problems related to HCF and LCM. This is one of the word problems. I'm reading first the word problem, then we'll discuss about it. The question says that the highest common factor of two numbers is 175 and the lowest common multiple of these same two numbers is 12,600. Both numbers are greater than their highest common factor. Find these two numbers. Now, first of all, we see that this statement is a combination of HCF and the LCM. It means this is actually all about the combination of two concepts HCF and LCM both. So this is one problem which is related to HCF and the same is for the LCM. Now they have given the hint about HCF that the HCF is first statement says HCF of these two numbers is 175. So we say that okay, HCF is 175. But what mean by HCF? HCF is actually about common factors. The word itself says that it is about common factors. So if there are two numbers, so they both have the same factor which HCF has. So we'll be solving this. Then we'll be looking for the LCM which is equal to 12,600. So now LCM is actually 12,600 and HCF is 175. Now if we'll be starting from HCF, we'll be looking at what are the factors of HCF because these are the factors which are available in both the numbers which are two numbers which we don't know, and we are assuming that these two numbers are A and B. We don't know about these factors, we don't know about them, so we'll be learning to know about them. So let's start. First of all, finding the factors of HCF, which says 175. We are dividing by 5, so it gives us 35, and again dividing by 5 we get 7, and dividing by 7 we get 1. So now it means 175 is actually the factor of 5 times 7, and we know that these are actually common factors. Common factor means these are the factors which are the part of A, means the same is the part of A, same is the part of A, and the same is the part of A, as well as this is also the part of B. So that's why this is called common factor. 5 and then same 5 and then same 5. So now A and B both have the same type of common factors, but what are non-common factors? The other factors we don't know about, the other factor which are making it different two numbers, but we know that the common factors are 5, 5 and 7. So the other must be of non-common factor. I'm writing in short form so you can understand it, that NCF means non-common factor, and this is also again non-common factor. If there is a common factor, they are coming from HCF, which was already given to us as hint. Now come for the second statement, which is giving second hint, which says LCM of these two numbers is 12,600. And now we must remember that LCM is actually the multiple of common factors multiplied by non-common factor. And what is common factor? Common factors is actually HCF, and HCF we already did it, and the rest number will be the non-common factor. That number will be representing here in this one. So first of all, we'll be finding the factors, all the factors of LCM, which is of 12,600. So we'll be finding the factors of LCM first, and then we'll be differentiating that what are the common factor and what are not. So let's see. We're dividing by 2. It is giving us the number. Dividing this by 2, we get 6300. Again, we can divide by 2. We get it as 3150. Again, dividing by 2, we can get it as 1575. Now we can divide it by 3 because that 1 plus 5 plus 7 plus 5 is equal to 18, which is divisible by 3. So we can divide by 3. 3 5s are 15, 3 2s are 6, and 3 5s are 15 again. Now 5 plus 2 plus 5 is equal to 12. 12 is divisible by 3, so it means we can also divide by 3. So 3 ones are 3, and 3 sevens are 21, and then 3 5s are 15. So now it can be divisible by 1 plus 7 plus 5, which is equal to 13. 13 is not divisible by 3, so it means we will not be dividing by 3, but at least it could be divisible by 5. So 5 3s are 15, and 5 5s are 35, 25, and then 5 7s are 35, and then 7 1s are 7. So now it means that now LCM is actually 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times, and then 5 times 5 times 7. So this is actually 12,600. But we know that this is actually the combination of common factor. And what are the common factor? HCF is already telling us that these are the common factors, which is 5, 5, and 7. Is there any 5, 5, 7 in the LCM? Yes, there is. So this is actually the common factor. So what about the rest? So the rest one is actually non-common factors. So these are the number which is 2 times 2 times 2 and 3 times 3. These are non-common factor. So we'll be placing them into the rest of the numbers of A and B. Now you see that A and B has some non-common factor must be placed here. So if I'm placing non-common factors here, I'm placing 2, 2, and 2 here in the first one, 2 times 2 times 2. But someone says that we may put 1, 2 here rather than this. But if we are putting 1, 2 here, this makes a common. But this is not the part which, because common factor is only about 5, 5, and 7. No 2 is common. So that's why we'll not put this 2 common here, rather than we'll be putting at the top. And the other non-common factors are 3 and 3. So either we'll be putting 3 here at the top, but it will make the number larger than HCF. So rather than writing this 3 here, we are putting 3 here at the bottom. So this gives us some of the numbers which is of 1400, and the bottom one is, if you'll be calculating, 575. So that these are the two numbers. So A is equal 1400 and B is equal 1575. This is coming from the HCF and LCM concept. So you have seen this, that something happens like this. So we can see that this is the way for finding HCF, the numbers whenever HCF and LCM are given. With these hints, we can solve the problem. So this is a question number 11 of exercise 1C. Exercise 1C, book 1, and question number 11 related to HCF and LCM. So hope you understand. If you have any problem and any confusion, if you don't understand, then let me know. I'll explain it. Okay? Thank you. Allah Hafiz.